$26 for such a small piece of ham.
$14 for a sock.
It's no secret that hosting for the holidays is expensive. Gathering all the bells and whistles for a Thanksgiving or holiday feast can really add up and eat away at the average consumer's wallet. And this year, prices are especially high. Due to inflation, many Americans are adjusting their holiday shopping this year, including skipping gifts and spending less overall on food and decor. The personal finance website WalletHub found that about 28% of Americans plan to spend less this holiday shopping season than they did last year. Additionally, 34% of Americans say that they plan to forgo gifts entirely this year due to inflation. The survey found that 1 out of every 5 Americans plan to apply for a new credit card to help with holiday shopping. Only 53% say they plan to pay off their holiday-related credit card balance right away, while 25% said it would take them until or after the spring of 2024 to pay off the holiday-related debt. With inflation being a concern for many Americans, some retailers have started to roll out budget-friendly holiday deals. Whole Foods offers a classic turkey meal that costs $99, and Walmart offers a $60 holiday meal for 4. But the cheapest package we could find comes from Target. Their holiday meal for 4 advertises at $25 and is EBT eligible. So the messenger decided to put it to the test and see how much you can actually get for $25. The deal includes a sack of potatoes, gravy, cream of mushroom soup, green beans, cranberry sauce, stuffing, and a 10 to 16 pound turkey. The total for all of these items at my New York City Target was $30.55, slightly more than the advertised price, but then again, I live in an expensive city. Pretty quickly, I realized that this deal is not enough to actually cook a proper Thanksgiving feast because it doesn't include essentials like garlic, butter, and herbs. So for the sake of this experiment, we're gonna pretend like we have nothing in our pantry and buy just a few necessities to complete the meal. Stay tuned to the end to see the true final total. Let's start with the main attraction, the turkey. Cooking this as is would be rather bland, so I added butter, garlic, rosemary, and thyme, which will all thankfully be used in another dish. I also grabbed lemon, onion, and carrots for extra flavor, but if needed, you can skip these aromatics. The recipe I'm using is a simple no-fuss recipe by Taste Better from scratch. Altogether, these additional ingredients cost $10.62, making our new total $41.17. Throw this into a 325-degree oven until the internal temperature reaches 160 degrees on the turkey breast. Let's move on to the sides. First up is classic mashed potatoes. The deal only included the potatoes, so I had to purchase milk, which thankfully will be used in another dish, making our new total $42.66. To round out the dish, I'm using the leftover butter, garlic, and seasonings I had purchased for the turkey. Our second side is presumably green bean casserole, as they gave us a can of green beans and cream of mushroom soup. Target's green bean casserole recipe also calls for milk, which we already got for the mash, and I had to purchase crispy onions separately. A classic green bean recipe also calls for 2 cans of green beans, but we were only supplied with 1, so I'm gonna stay true to the budget. That brings our new total to $45.65. For our third and final side, we have the stuffing. Following the instructions on the box, we did not need to purchase any new ingredients. The gravy came in a can, but to elevate the flavors, I added in some turkey drippings and the leftover herbs. To complete the meal, we were supplied with a can of cranberry sauce, so we're going classic by slicing it up and serving it as is. That is the entire $25 meal, although it was definitely not $25. The grand total was actually $45.65. For a dinner for 4 people, that is $11.41 a person.
How much would you think this whole meal would have cost?
Oh my gosh, it was such a spread. I would have thought at least $100, maybe more like $150 for all these ingredients to feed 4 people and have us with plenty of leftovers for the rest of the week. It was so good, filling. I filled my plate up twice, licked it clean. I'm ready to take a nap because I ate so much food. And it was delicious. It didn't feel like a discounted meal. Prices have been so crazy lately. I am appreciative that there are deals like this that make it a little bit easier for families to have a great holiday.
And although it was advertised for 4 people, this delicious deal could have honestly fed more. And even as I'm recording this voiceover, I'm gonna enjoy a nice leftover sandwich when I'm done. If you've been looking for a budget-friendly meal this holiday season, now you know.